Good Morning Richmond starts now.
Good Thursday morning, everyone, and welcome to a brand new hour of Good Morning Richmond. I'm Amie McLain here with Jason Myers, and we've been just chit-chatting all morning long about the severe weather that hit our area and caused so much damage across Central Virginia. Fire crews in Petersburg are battling a warehouse fire. Laura Morris is standing by with more in a live report for us. But of course, the big story this morning is all of the severe weather that hit Central Virginia overnight. In fact, we have amazing video of lightning that was actually captured. We turn to an update this morning on the Virginia State Trooper who died in a traffic crash last month. Take a look at the surveillance video. It's very clear. You see the two suspects walking in there. Of course, we're talking about the heat that is on the way back, a case of deja vu. You heard it right there. The judge sentencing Casey Anthony to at least 1 year in the Orange County Jail, also a $1,000 fine for each count. He's saying that all 4 counts will run consecutively. And our top story here in Richmond, of course, around the world, is the death of Osama bin Laden. Now, we're told that he was actually killed in a mansion close to the Pakistani capital here of Islamabad, and we do have some video here. What we're learning is that officials say the operation was carried out by a small team of Americans who then took custody of bin Laden's remains. We're also learning that he has been buried at sea. Virginia Tech once again dealing with tragedy this morning. Police have officially linked a handgun to 2 separate shootings at that campus.
Breaking news now.
And this news is coming to us out of Arlington as several roads near the Pentagon are closed. It's all because police are investigating a suspicious vehicle, and we want to take some live pictures now coming in. We are following the very latest from our affiliate station WJLA in the D.C. area. And much of the South was hit hard by the storm, leaving dozens dead. Of course, Alabama was one of the worst areas hit. So we will at 4:30 break down some of this amazing video just coming into our newsroom for you. Well, we always joke there is a smartphone app for everything, and Halloween's really no exception.
No, I mean, it really isn't even a joke anymore. It really is. There's an app for everything.
Of course, we have lots of news to get you caught up on. In fact, some exciting news concerning the NFL. But first, we start the Monday off with a check on our forecast. We have some very special guests in our studio today, and I'm such a big kid, so I'm already excited. Of course, the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on Green Bay Packers. They will square off in the Super Bowl. So this morning, we want to know, who are you rooting for? It is today's Twitter topic, and boy, it's tough. We have a lot of people rooting for both teams, but at last check, Matt DiNardo, we have 20 people that are rooting for the Steelers, 21 rooting for the Packers, so they have a slight edge. I'll read a few comments here on the Twitter page. Like to Chat says Packers, Drew Stiles says Green Bay, Peace Rocker says I'm rooting for the Steelers, so you can see lots of people going back and forth. Continue to let us know, though, who you're rooting for, and we'll share some more comments throughout the newscast. And we begin with team coverage, of course, on the aftermath of Hurricane Irene. We want to send it right on over to Matt and Jason in the Weather Center. It looks, guys, like the worst is over for us here.
It is.
Of course, this morning, hundreds of thousands of people in the metro area are waking up without power. I know I was one of them. Electricity is still out at my home. I want to get you up to speed on the latest numbers coming in from Dominion Virginia Power. We just checked their website, and right now there are 368,000 customers within the Central Virginia area waking up with no electricity. Meanwhile, 342,000 customers are in the dark in the Hampton Roads area. Well, of course, the big issue seems to be a lot of fallen trees in the area. That's causing outages and then also problems on the road. So we want to turn now to VDOT with Dawn Isham from VDOT, who has more for us. Good morning, Dawn.
Good morning.
So what can you tell us about crews? Where are they going to be headed first thing this morning? Wow, AJ, it seems like people are definitely in better spirits than you would imagine. As I said, things could have been a whole lot worse. AJ, have you seen rescue crews out since it is daylight now?
We have not seen rescue crews out. We have seen VDOT crews out.
Welcome back, everyone. It is 8:53 on your Sunday morning. And of course, this is an issue we always have to talk about when we deal with natural disasters. The possibility that some people may be scammed when they're dealing with crews and work and people coming to fix things. So we want to talk to Tom Gallagher now from the Better Business Bureau. He joins us by phone. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, and thanks for pushing this information out. This is a great service.
Yes. What is the main thing that you want our viewers to know when it comes to them having outside service work done? Welcome back. A local theater group is in the studio, all of them, to talk about an upcoming production. And joining us, we have, of course, Karen Gordon, founder of KG Productions, and some of her actors and actresses. So we're so happy to have you all back on the show. With us is Burt Jackson. Can I call you an extreme sports star? Is that correct?
Yes, you can.
So tell us, what can folks expect to experience this weekend? Tell us about what's going on. Listen to this, Rams fans. The VCU men's basketball team will return to the court tonight. There is a lot of excitement, of course, for the Rams this year after making it to the Final Four last season. The Rams' new season tips off tonight at 7:30 against St. Francis. Tune in to 8 News at 11 tonight for all of the highlights of the opener. Right now at 6:02, we are following breaking world news this morning. We've learned overnight that North Korea's leader Kim Jong-il is dead. The announcement came from state television in North Korea's capital. It's believed that Kim suffered from diabetes and died of a heart attack. He was 69 years old. His likely successor is his son, Kim Jong-un. A busy day expected for post offices all across the country. The U.S. Postal Service projects today to be the busiest retail mailing day of the season, so pack your patience. Today also marks the last day to mail off your international mail if you expect it to arrive by Christmas. Meanwhile, the deadline for first-class mail is tomorrow. Priority mail is December 21st and express mail December 22nd. We are also on the Washington Post's website, where they've collected several photos following that shooting on yesterday. In fact, this was a picture of a flyer taken saying that the school was on lockdown, the Squire Student Center. You'll remember that school was on lockdown for about 4 hours yesterday. This is a look at students on campus, of course, talking on their cell phones, trying to reach loved ones who were concerned about their safety on campus. This picture shows SWAT team members gathering on campus, kind of figuring out what the game plan will be after learning that a police officer was shot. And take a look. This is another photo of police on campus, sort of inspecting cars coming in and out of the campus. And of course, a sign, "We will prevail," a plaque, I should say, "We are Virginia Tech." This was actually a memorial in 2007 that was set up there. Happy Friday, everyone, and welcome to 8 News at 9. It's 9 o'clock on the dot, and the weekend is basically here. So let's start with a check of our forecast with Matt. Welcome back, everyone. Take a look again at some live pictures just coming into our newsroom from a deadly tour bus crash in Caroline County. In fact, this is on I-95 northbound at mile marker 104. 4 people confirmed dead in this crash. Good afternoon. I'm Amie McLain, and we start the show off with breaking news on the stock market. The Dow Jones Industrial Average lost 300 points in the first few minutes. We want to show you now some video just coming in from CNN. This is out of Georgia. This state also seeing lots of damage and destruction in the area. Take a closer look here. The latest information from CNN shows that 11 people have been confirmed dead as a result of these storms. Now, this is video out of Ringgold, Georgia. Of course, lots of emergency crews on scene here as they work to recover the dead and also to assess the damage in this area. We're also learning that the governor of Georgia has just declared a state of emergency in 4 counties in this state. And we do want to move now to video out of Mississippi, where at least 18 people have died because of the severe weather in this part of the state. Among the dead, a 3-year-old girl who died in her bed from a falling tree. You can see lots of destruction, homes leveled here, cars damaged. Now, the governor has also declared a state of emergency in 39 counties in Mississippi. We should note that in all, at least 76 fatalities have been reported from storms just in the southeast. Robert was missing for 5 nights before being found alive Friday. And here's what we know about that discovery. The Hanover Sheriff's Office says the man who found Robert put a hat and glove on him, also wrapped him in a coat and gave him water before calling 911. And like we mentioned, this man is a quarry worker and not a search volunteer. He says he does not want to be identified, but offered the following statement to us. He says, "I was guided by the Holy Spirit. To take any recognition for finding Robert would take credit away from God." Of course, tonight is a big night for trick-or-treaters all around Central Virginia, and to help keep your kids safe, you can stop by any Patient First for free candy screenings. Doctors and nurses will x-ray your child's treats to make sure there's no glass, metal, or plastic inside. Now, this is all free and available from 6 to 9 tonight. You can also pick up reflective lights for your little ghosts and goblins, as well as some Halloween safety tips. To share, thank you so much, Jason. We are, I believe, getting some word right now now, breaking news that the 3 siblings that have been on the run that were spotted in Colorado Springs have actually been caught. This happened outside of Pueblo, Colorado. Of course, they led police on a high-speed chase. They, I think, broke into a bank. So, of course, we're going to have much more coming up on the evening news here at 8 News. And, of course, you can always go to our website for the very latest information, WRIC.com. Enjoy your wonderful Wednesday, everybody.